Tales of the Jedi gives us an incredible opportunity to deal with Qui-Gon Jinn and Count Dooku back when they were master and apprentice, although it was backwards. And, of course, we're going to have Mace Windu in this one as well. We get to see some of the younger years. Maybe we can even find out how Dooku fell to the dark side in the first place. Hell if I know. Please leave a like and subscribe, click the notification bell. Let's get started. Oh, shit. Count Dooku, when he was still a Jedi in his younger years. And Qui-Gon Jinn with no beard.
Tensions
incredible.
are high enough.
Yes, Master.
God, how many years ago was this? At least 40? Probably around 40, yeah. It's so bizarre to see him without the beard and the long hair. And younger, I might add, but, you know. Last time I saw him was at the end of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I believe Qui-Gon was around 50 or 60 during the Phantom Menace, so he's probably around, what, 18 here?
Excuse me.
What's the story here? Just some random bar? Tavern? Cantina, I guess.
Where is the child?
So are they there on a rescue mission? What's going on here exactly?
Allow me to make my intentions clear.
Jedi.
Uh-huh.
We are here to help resolve the situation.
There probably are no real
That
elections.
simple.
After a while, you can just elect yourself in over and over, and nobody
Perhaps
does
in the
anything about it.
beginning, Senator Dagonet was a good person. I will show you where the senator's son is.
Well, to compare this to the actual...
You're one of the kidnappers.
Wait, they're the kidnappers. All of them are.
They all are.
Alright, let's see what happens here. Jedi can't exactly do their own thing, so... When you look at the real world Senate and, well, Congress in general, there's like a 20% approval rating, maybe 15%. My question is, who are those 15 to 20% that actually approve of Congress? That's quite the droid. And there's the sun.
Besides, I have Teuton here to keep me company.
Wait, that's your droid and he's just letting them?
Your deal will soon be over.
How could my father allow this to happen to his people?
So he's sympathizing with them.
You don't blame them for abducting you.
What choice do they have?
Okay, I see what the message they're going with here, and I have to personally disagree with a couple of parts
Senator,
of it.
he's here.
No, our coming here was not known to the senator.
Oh. Okay, Dooku, you're the renegade. You taught Qui-Gon your ways. Let's see how this goes. So she ratted them out.
She is hungry. Many would do the same.
All right.
Jedi,
I see what's going on.
arrest these criminals and have them release my son at once.
I'm afraid our investigation is not yet complete, Senator.
Okay, easy. Easy. All right, Dooku, what do you got in store for us? Keep your finger off the trigger, dumbass.
Step aside,
All of you.
Jedi.
We? No. We serve the people of this republic.
All right, Dooku, you got a plan, don't you? Oh, shit. There is no way Dooku has permission to do any of this. Oh. Qui-Gon! What made him stop?
Many others.
The senator is not the ruler of the
None shall
world.
defy me, not even you.
Is there like a president, a chancellor? He's using the dark side.
Master!
Whoa.
Go now!
Corruption like yours must be eradicated.
No. Stop.
Master, it's over.
The dark side's within Dooku. He absolutely hates the system.
How could you do this? These are your people. Our people.
Just how many years ago was this? They're just gonna act like this didn't happen? Multiple of them are dead on both sides. The Jedi are meant to be mediators for things like this, but Dooku and Qui-Gon definitely didn't have permission to do this. There's no way. We always knew Qui-Gon was quite the renegade. He would do whatever he wanted. I guess he got it from Dooku. So it wasn't his droid, but that's a dog? Some kind of space dog?
I wonder if any meaningful change will come of this. So then, you're a much wiser man than I, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Thanks to your teachings.
You gotta wonder if Qui-Gon would have joined the Separatists. You know, aside from the whole Sith thing, he definitely agreed with Dooku on a lot of this. Wow, okay. I liked it. I did. So, we got to see Dooku in the form of using the dark side. He is very much pissed off with how the system works. He hates corrupt senators. He hates the corrupt government. So one thing in this episode I really disagreed with was the idea of the senator being in charge of the planet. I'm pretty sure there's a local government that's involved, isn't there? There's got to be, you know, there's got to be mayors and governors and, what is it, a president or a prime minister or a chancellor, something like that. You know, I remember, what was it? The chairman of Pantorum, you know, the moon in that system. There was they had their own senate. They had their own system. The senator there represented represented that moon, and I guess the system from the Republic. She wanted the Jedi to handle everything. That's not really how it was going to go down. Obi-Wan stated, no, this is your job. You're the local officials. You need to deal with this. Now, she's a senator. I guess she was taking over for the chairman. It should have been the chairman's job to actually, you know, negotiate with the planet and, you know, come to some kind of understanding. But ultimately, no, he wanted federal control over everything. All right, he wasn't the senator. He wasn't the one who was staying on Coruscant all the time. She was, and in that case, she chose correctly. It's a local matter. You can't have the federal military come in to deal with every local matter. So why we have, in the state that I live in, we have a National Guard, we have, police forces, we have state troopers, we got everything. They're supposed to handle things within the state, and only when the feds get involved, they don't know the area, they don't live here. How does that work? Ironically, I work for a federal organization myself, so, what job is it of mine? Lucky for me, I don't think I'll ever be deployed here in American soil. So, well, we'll see how that goes. Contrary to popular belief, of course, the Confederacy of Independent Systems were not necessarily villains. All right. If you look at the opening title of Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, I mean, what do you see in the text? It says, "Heroes exist on both sides. Evil is everywhere." It literally says that, and I think it's one of the things George Lucas was trying to tell here is that the Confederates weren't wrong to go against the Republic. But, the Separatists, yeah, people seem to forget it's the Separatists, yes, but they're also known as the Confederacy of Independent Systems because they were trying to be a confederacy. Okay. I wonder if that has anything to do with the American Confederates. Maybe George Lucas is actually a Confederate sympathizer. Maybe he's a Civil War, or he's a Southern revisionist. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know. Yeah. Well, you get that. We get to see that Dooku did this all on his own. All right. I thought Mace Windu was gonna be in this one because I heard that we actually get to see Dooku and Mace Windu in it, but I guess that wasn't true. Not in this one, at least. You see how they resolved this issue on the local level. They definitely went against the Jedi council to do this. They definitely didn't have permission for it. And we can see that Qui-Gon actually got all his, all his defiance from Dooku. Right. Of course, I don't know. I don't know that much about Dooku when he was a Jedi. I know he was part of a wealthy family or something. He was the count. of them. I don't know what what's his actual name. I don't think his name is Count. I think Count's just a title he had. Yeah, Dooku formed the Confederacy of Independent Systems to oppose things like what you saw here. That's something that Star Wars really needs to set forward. The problem is, we know that George Lucas based the rebellion off the Viet Cong, which I don't see the resemblance. But we do know. I'm not entirely sure who he based the Confederates off of, because it seems like he would base that off the South from the Civil War, and yet at the same time he probably opposed the South and all that because of that things. I mean, he has a lot of sympathies towards communist leaders over the years and all that, but he doesn't seem to say a whole lot about the Confederates. So I don't know. Ironically, this guy claims he's against, like, you know, what does he say? He claims he's anti-imperialism, anti-government takeover and tyranny. Yeah, what did he do from 2009 to 2016 when how many new wars were started in terms of imperialism? Oh, yeah, I forgot. About 4 of them. A certain hero of his started 4 of them, and he continues to donate to that hero of his foundation. You know, I won't get into that. Nah, we won't get into Obama. Oh, did I say his name? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so personally, I think George Lucas is full of shit on that one. You know, call me crazy, but yeah. Yeah. Obama was my boss at one point. Yeah, and so was Trump, and so was Biden. Actually, Biden's my current boss, so I'm not going to speak ill of my boss right now. Not really my thing. Nothing I say is on behalf of the organization I serve. I will say that outright. You know, there's so much more nuance in war than people seem to realize. We always go through this Hollywood idea of heroes on one side, villains on the other. You know, there's actually a great video from the Korean War where, well, just an animated version where, like, you have all these Marines fighting against the Korean army, oh no, against the Chinese, and at one point you see the Chinese all look like they're like scary bears or whatever. He takes a look at he actually takes a look at the bear at one point, and he realizes it's just another scared kid like him. You know. Yeah, well, maybe that'll be me one day. I hope not. Oh well. Please leave a like and subscribe, click the notification bell, and have a good one.